this place? Looks weird. Like the Backrooms movie. Jesus. You've definitely seen better days. You know, your ugly mug reminds me of a story. So, 2 weeks ago, me, Adrian, my friend John, and James. I'm not really fond of Adrian. He's, kind of an ugly, annoying guy who's like, hey guys, let's do this. And I'm like, no, Adrian, that seems like a stupid idea. One time he told me to tell my dad to, pop off my dick. Which is a little weird to say, nonetheless. And so, me being me, I shove him. I shove the guy a bit. Not too hard, not too not too sweet, but hard enough to get the point across. So then, what I do is I walk away. I tell him, never talk to me again because you're weird. And then he gets the whole school to, victimize him and say that he's the victim and make me look as the bad guy, a monster. And then he had the audacity to say I bit his arm. Like, I'm on some Pirate Clark shit. Sorry if that was spoilers to anyone watching. Anyways, he shows me the bite mark, and it's a full bite mark. I'm starting to think that guy was so petty, he bit his own arm, drew blood, just to make me look like a monster. And so, me being the smug guy that I am, I say, you do realize the human mouth is a very disgusting, germ-filled place. Then he starts to panic, thinking that, he's gonna die because the mouth is disgusting. It's not clean, even if it's properly cleaned. So then he starts saying that, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna be the reason he dies, yada yada yada. So then, later, after he goes home crying to his mom, let's say a few hours went by, right? And she starts pounding on the door saying, you killed my baby! I'm like, whoa, lady, calm down. Are you sure he's even gonna die? Because he looks just fine. I look over, he's pretending to be queasy. He painted his face green to even, cartoonishly green, not like the, real life green. So, I'm 100% sure that is her child because they're both fat, they're both ugly looking. I mean, no disrespect to fat people, you're perfect just the way you are, but they were like obesity type of fat, like bad. So he walks up and he goes right next to his mom and has the audacity to pull an Eric Cartman and says, Mommy, this was the boy that hurt me. And I say, okay, sure. Let's say I did hurt you. Where's the proof? And she says, oh yeah, your friends were the proof. And I said, sure, let me call up James and John. And so they backed me up. They even showed her the video. And she still doesn't believe it. She's going on about how that's AI. And it's all fake. I say, okay, Donald Trump, calm down. Because they're over there speaking like he does to Joe Biden. So then I close the door on both of them. Me, James, and John just go to my room and play some Mortal Kombat. I guess the moral of the story would, don't be a petty little bitch.